What if everything you've been told about work-life balance is a carefully crafted lie? For years, we've been chasing this elusive concept, trying to perfectly divide our time between our careers and personal lives. But what if I told you that this pursuit is not only futile, but potentially harmful to your success and happiness? In this video, we'll explore why the popular notion of work-life balance is misleading and how it might be holding you back from reaching your full potential. We'll uncover the hidden costs of this mindset and introduce a revolutionary approach that could transform how you view your career and personal life. Are you ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about balancing work and life?
If you are seeking a better work-life balance and not finding it, yeah, you're not alone.
Your job to take care of your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, your friends, your family, your health. Your job. It's not our job.
He says that maintaining this balance is a personal responsibility. It is your job, not your company's.
The concept of work-life balance emerged in the 1980s as a well-intentioned response to increasing workplace stress. It promised a utopian ideal, equal time for work and personal life, leading to happiness and fulfillment in both realms. But here's the kicker. It's based on a fundamental misunderstanding of how life actually works. The truth is, work and life aren't separate entities to be balanced on some imaginary scale. They're intrinsically intertwined, each influencing and shaping the other. Think about it. When you're at work, do you stop being you? Do you shed your personal identity, your passions, your relationships? Of course not. And when you're at home, does your professional knowledge, skills, and ambitions simply vanish? Again, no. This false dichotomy is the first big lie of work-life balance. It forces us into a perpetual state of mental juggling, always feeling like we're neglecting one area for the other. But what if there's a better way to approach our lives and careers? A way that doesn't pit our professional and personal selves against each other. Now that we've exposed the lie, let's dive into the real cost of chasing this elusive balance. You might be thinking, but isn't striving for balance a good thing? Well, not when it leads to constant feelings of inadequacy and guilt. Picture this. You're working late to finish a crucial project, but you can't shake the nagging feeling that you should be home with your family. Or you're at your child's recital, but your mind keeps drifting to that unfinished report. Sound familiar? This mental tug-of-war is exhausting and counterproductive, but it gets worse. This pursuit of perfect balance often leads to reduced productivity and job satisfaction. When you're always worried about maintaining equilibrium, you're not fully present in either domain. You're not giving your all at work, and you're not fully engaged in your personal life. It's a lose-lose situation. The work-life balance mindset often leads to rigid compartmentalization. You try to allocate specific hours for work and life, but reality rarely cooperates. An urgent work call disrupts your family dinner, or a personal emergency throws off your carefully planned workday. The result? Frustration and stress as you struggle to maintain those artificial boundaries. But here's the million-dollar question. What if, instead of trying to balance two separate lives, we found a way to integrate them seamlessly? What if we could approach our professional and personal lives as complementary rather than competing forces?
A Pew Research survey last year found that roughly 1 in 5 workers was somewhat or very likely to look for a new job in just the next 6 months. That's a lot of unhappy people.
Let's get real about the long-term consequences of this balance obsession. We're not just talking about daily frustrations, we're looking at potential career stagnation and personal burnout. When you're constantly trying to maintain this artificial balance, you're less likely to seize unexpected opportunities. That spontaneous brainstorming session after hours, you might skip it to stick to your life schedule. That chance to learn a new skill on the weekend? Nope, that's work time encroaching on lifetime. This rigid mindset can seriously hamper your career growth. But it doesn't stop there. On the personal front, the constant guilt and stress can lead to chronic burnout. You're so focused on juggling work and life that you neglect the most important aspect, your own well-being. Relationships suffer too. When you're always mentally checking whether you're giving enough time to work or family, you're not truly present with your loved ones. The quality of your interactions diminishes, even if the quantity of time seems balanced. But here's a thought that might shake things up. What if your work could actually enhance your personal life and vice versa? What if, instead of competing for your attention, these aspects of your life could support and enrich each other? Now that we've dismantled the work-life balance myth, let's talk about a more realistic and fulfilling approach: work-life integration. Instead of trying to separate your professional and personal lives, work-life integration encourages you to blend them harmoniously. It's about creating a lifestyle where your work complements your personal life and vice versa. Think about it this way: your skills, passions, and experiences from work can enrich your personal life. Similarly, your personal interests and relationships can inspire and energize your professional pursuits. Here's how you can start integrating. 1. Align your your work with your values. Choose a career that resonates with your personal beliefs and interests. 2. Bring your whole self to work. Don't leave your personality at home. Let it shine in your professional life too. 3. Use technology wisely. Instead of letting it blur boundaries, use it to create flexibility in how and when you work. 4. Focus on results, not hours. Prioritize productivity over FaceTime at the office. 5. Pursue continuous learning. Let your personal interests fuel professional growth and vice versa. By integrating rather than balancing, you can create a more authentic, fulfilling life. Isn't it time to stop juggling and start living? Work-life balance is a well-intentioned myth that often leads to stress and dissatisfaction. Instead, embracing work-life integration can lead to a more fulfilling, authentic life. Are you ready to stop balancing and start integrating? The choice is yours. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Start small. Maybe it's bringing more of your personality to work, or letting your professional skills enhance your personal projects. Whatever it is, take that first step towards integration today. If this video has sparked your interest in reimagining your approach to work and life, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're curious about other workplace myths we've busted, check out our recent video, The Dark Side of Remote Work Nobody's Talking About. Remember, your likes and comments help us create content that matters to you. Thanks for watching, and here's to integrating, not just balancing, your work and life.